You know what? Forget it. Hey, butterflies. Hey, butterflies. As y'all get in here, we're going to jump right on in because I don't have that much time because I have a past life regression party I got to host in a few hours, and I got to get ready for that. But I had to get this. It's been a busy day of working. I've been working on the sidereal reports. Thank you to everyone who has entrusted me with your 2025 sidereal birth chart reports, year overview, all that jazz. It's been fun working on them. So thank y'all. We're getting into ancestor messages, but this is all signs. And so the way of the intentions that I've set for this reading, the intentions that I'm setting is that the sign that I'm reading from the energy of the ancestors' energy. But some of you all may want to still just go to your sign to listen. But I would say listen to your sign and listen to if it's a particular ancestor that you're seeking a message for, listen to theirs as well, okay? Because that's the intentions that I put out into the universe. I did add ancestor personal readings back available onto my website. So those should be back available under personal readings again. A few of you all had requested it, so they are back available. So I want to give that. Any other announcements? We have the End of Life Spiritual Death Doula training. So make sure you all get registered for that. All of that is on my website. We have the free training and then we have the full certification. Check out all of that. What else? Y'all know I'm horrible with it. Well, let me not speak horrible over me because I'm not horrible, but when it comes to just speaking up of everything that's happening, I just be like, what all is going on? Go to my website, y'all. Everything on there. Monaco.com. Everything is on there. Hypnotherapy, past life regression. I have a past life regression party. My last one that I'm hosting for the year is next Saturday. And I'm telling you, if you've been wanting a past life regression, you need to do it. We had one last night, and those of you all who in the chat who was there last night, you already know how it was last night. It was dope. So let's get into this vibe, y'all. Do you want to start with Aries or Pisces? Something in me wants to start with Pisces, okay? Something wants me to start with Pisces. We're going to start backwards with Pisces. Pisces, what's your energy that's coming through? What's your ancestor message? Yeah, last night's energy was beautiful. So you're starting off with the Wheel of Fortune. The dog. That's how I know everything is so spiritual and magical. Like, oh my gosh, like how the right people just, you always can trust that it's the right people that come together. Like, but anyway, so we have the Aunt Caroline, the Daughter of Coins. You have Judgment and the Ten of Sticks. Pisces, somebody judging you. Okay. This ancestor is a grandmother with this Ten of Sticks and then the Aunt Caroline. So it's definitely female ancestors that's coming through, but I'm getting strong of like a grandmother or an auntie coming through. Someone who had to carry the family. They had the family on their back, like this Ten of Sticks energy, okay? Someone is judging you for not wanting to pick up some type of slack or responsibility of some situation because they typically would do it. Or this is something that was passed down in your lineage that people would typically do and take on these things, take on this responsibility, but you're standing up and you're just like, you're making a judgment and you're like, no, When you see this daughter of coins, it's like the mother is showing the daughter, you know, how to do something. It's giving a vibe of you saw how something was done and you said, I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want that for myself. I don't want that for my lineage. I don't want that for my future, is what this is coming. This ancestor is saying stay strong with your decisions that you made on what you've decided for yourself. Whatever you said you don't want, stand on that. Whatever you said you don't want, stand on it. Don't let anyone come in and try to make you feel bad, okay? You got side-eyed allowed one. It's something with the holiday season that's coming up. You're going to have a family member that's going to try you, that's going to try to cross some boundaries, that's going to try to say whatever they need to say about you and your life and your decision. But this ancestor said, don't let them brainwash you. Trust your intuition. So something that you're feeling the need to not follow behind, to not do, okay? This ancestor literally is saying clearly, don't do it. The one who was the loudest one trying to make you feel a certain type of way, Pisces, they the main one you don't need to be listening to. Okay? The main one, the main person trying to judge you of certain X, Y, and Z is the same one you don't need to be listening to. So this is giving that energy of, I'm hearing stand your ground this week. This is a weekly reading, y'all. This is a weekly reading. This ancestor saying stand your ground. This is definitely giving with family, something of that sort. Someone who knows your heart, someone who you got an emotional attachment to them in some kind of way. Okay, Pooh? But that is your ancestor energy for this week, y'all ancestor message specifically. Let me get this gum out my mouth. Hold on. All right. So Pisces, that was yours. And like I said, you all, either listen to the sign of the ancestor, or listen to your sign, okay? Or listen to all of them, because I feel like all the messages together is going to put the whole message together. So Aquarius, I started speaking with a lisp. Like my speaking started, like my S's started, I'm feeling them dragging. This is an ancestor who their speaking was a little bit different. They may have started talking later on in life, or you may have started talking later on in life. It's something with speaking and talking that's coming out with this ancestor that they didn't quite have a voice. 6 of Knives and the Strength in reverse. This is very much so giving that, okay? This is very much so giving that. I ain't even put the time on here. My bad. I'm going to just estimate what time you'll still start. All right. Aquarius energy. They saying change. Yo. Ooh. Okay. So listen. You got the 4 coins in reverse, Aquarius. The Ace of Coins in the upright. The Son of Sticks in the upright. But then you got this mother freaking 5 of baskets at the end. So there's 4 coins on this end and the 5 of baskets on this end is giving that ain't nobody holding you back but you. Okay? This ancestor is saying, this is a masculine ancestor. It's like a great-grandfather-ish type of vibe. Or like if you had a friend who passed away at a young age, I'm also getting that. But this energy is giving strongly, because I can't get away from the 4 coins in reverse on this side and the 5 of baskets on this side. Is giving the vibe of you holding something back that could actually be very lucrative for you. And it's like the vibe of why you might be doing this is because of what has happened, or like a fear or some type of disappointment that you had. And it's like it may be judging your other actions off of that. So you're not doing anything with this 4 of coins in reverse. This is also giving the vibe of like being reckless with something, or like not planning something out. This ancestor is saying you have more than what you realize you do. With this Ace of Coins and this Son of Sticks that's standing out, and y'all see the penny that's inside of that pie, right? So there is a message in that. And this is like not even just from the culture of these cards in this deck, but just from the aspect of what it means. Pie is something sweet. It's like dessert. We feed each other when we love each other. We care for each other. That's usually what's seen in there, right? So something of feeding your spirit is something about some type of fire. Allow the fire to feed your spirit, Aquarius. Allow the fire to feed your spirit. Whatever the fire is, because I just heard, feel me. I want to feel the fire. Yeah. So it's something about when you get the feeling or the vibe, jump on it and do it. Okay. When you get the vibe, jump on it and do it. Period. So this energy you have keep the family together. They will try their best to tear you down. Do not let them. So someone may be trying to break up something that you have, that you've created. Because I don't feel like this is just a sense of family. Because you know how we say like our friends can be like our family or whatever the case is. It's something that you treasure or someone that you treasure. It could be like a group of friends. It could be classmates. It could be a lot of different things, like keeping the crew together. You get what I'm saying? And with this, they will try their best to tear you down. Do not let them. This is given strongly on what we were talking earlier with the speaking, like the throat chakra energy. And even on here, his shirt is blue and he has 6 fingers. Someone may have been born with 6 fingers, okay? Or 6 toes. But you're not normal, Aquarius. So, of course, what you want to speak and what you want to say is not going to be normal, and everyone is not going to understand what it is that you're saying. Like, and it's like, accept that. And the sooner you accept it, the easier things will be. The last piece you have, they are quiet for a reason. So someone is not sharing something with you, or they're not speaking, and it's because someone's guilty of something. But I'm hearing it's not even worth it for you to care. It's not even worth it for you to care, Aquarius, okay? So that is your ancestor message for this week, my loves. I would say listen to your other placements as well as the signs of the ancestors that you are seeking a message from. Love y'all, fools. We about to move on to Capricorn. All right, Capricorn, what's your energy? What's the ancestor message for Capricorns? Capricorn, this ancestor wants you to stop like thinking too, you may be thinking like really serious about something or like worried about something, or because I'm hearing be still. You have the 9 of Wands, the Hangman, and the 3 of Baskets, okay? So this is giving a vibe of something isn't as deep as what it may present itself to be at this time. It's something about you just taking a step back and just enjoying yourself. I'm hearing a me day. This ancestral team is saying, this feels like a group of ancestors. Like your whole ancestral team is what this is feeling like, Capricorn. And it feels like they're saying you need to just take a me day. You need to take some time to yourself at this time. Because you've been taking on a lot, you know, you've been being a friend, you've been being a co-worker, you've been being a boss, you've been being a parent, you've been being a sister, you've been being a brother, you've been being a daughter, you've been being a son, you've been being a cousin, you've been being a wife, a husband, you've been being all these things. And it's something about your self-care time shouldn't be focused, like you shouldn't have to focus your self-care time on trying to recoup from all the shit has been taken from you. You should be able to just enjoy it. Like, this is what this ancestor energy is giving. Some of you all may have been utilizing self-care as if it's like you going to the doctor's office. A lot of people don't like going to the dentist and to the doctors, you know what I'm saying? But they like going on vacation. They like going to a beach, you know what I'm saying? Like, So it's something about Capricorn making sure what you've been defining as self-care is actually self-care and it's not something that should just be routine care. Okay? Because some of y'all may be mixing up routine care and self-care. And this ancestor is saying, no, baby, you need to be having fun. Okay? You got to avenge my legacy because you come from a group of people who always working, who always doing stuff. I know who did it. Ooh. Someone at your job, this is off market, off something. Someone at your job tried to sabotage something. But you can't be sabotaged is what I'm hearing. You can't be sabotaged. You always gonna get what's due to you. So if something didn't go out or work how you thought it was going to work with something, know that everything is still working in your favor, okay? Nothing was really used against you. If anything, you were protected from some bum stuff that's going on. You get what I'm saying? That's what it's given. But we're going to move on to Sagittarius. Like I said, y'all, these are not super, super long readings. I have a past life regression party I got to do. But I really had to get this reading out before that session. All right, Sagittarius, let's get into this. What's your ancestor energy? Thank you to everyone who has liked the video. Y'all vibing. Y'all a butterfly. All right, so we have 9 of coins. 5 of knives in the reverse. And the Ace of Knives. Okay. The first thing that I heard as I said that was bake a cake. And I have no idea what that means, but this feels like this is 2 ancestors who were like a couple. So it could be like a grandmother and a grandfather with looking at this 9 of coins energy of what's been promised to you. So with this 5 of knives in the reverse and then the Ace of Knives, this is giving the vibe of they're saying, get past the lies. Get past the negative self-talk. Get past the things that people want you to believe and feel about yourself, okay? Because even when looking at this is a woman who is standing in front of a city landscape. She got a dress on. She got her coat on, her hand on her hip with a knife in her hand, okay? It's looking very balanced between both feminine and masculine. It's like, I'm taking on the world. And I can take on the world however I prefer and I see for me to take on the world. And I have my ancestors with me with this crow that's up here in the background. You feel me? So these ancestors that are coming out for you for this week, Sagittarius, they are saying you need to rise above the negative self-talk. You need to rise above the people who be trying to act like they don't see you, the people who are trying to make you feel like you're smaller, the people who are trying to make you doubt yourself. You need to literally cut all that out, and you need to be acting like you sitting on top of the world, okay? That's what this is giving me, Sagittarius. Your ancestors are saying this week, you need to be acting like you're sitting on top of the world. Sitting on top of the world, top of the world, top of the world, top of the world. Shout out to Brandy. So many say that I'm just the same girl. And say that I'm in a whole world. All right, you have, I didn't do it. Do not trust what they are saying. So you have an ancestor who people be trying to talk mess about. So that's a message that you connected to an ancestor who people be trying to like, they wouldn't rap too tight. Like they be trying to talk about them. You get what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's a no, okay? It's a no. Keep doing you. You gonna be good. You gonna be taken care of. You gonna be good and you gonna be taken care of. What's that song? Can y'all hear me? Somebody just called through on my phone. Can y'all hear me? Okay. It's giving Mad Kitty something city. Look, I don't answer unknown calls. Okay. Look, I'm one of those people where I don't save phone numbers, so I know numbers, I know them by heart. So if I don't know the number that's calling me and you ain't leaving no voicemail, I'm not answering, okay? I don't care. I ain't answering. This is giving, I like this energy though, y'all, Sagittarius. This is giving a vibe of you need to sit on top of the world and know that you meant to be on top of the world, okay? Know that you are supposed to be on top of the world. All right, y'all. We moving on to Scorpio. All right, Scorpio, what's your energy? I'm hearing, ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. Big mama at the bottom of the deck, okay? Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. Hey, Scorpio, that's your energy this week. You got Big Mama coming out. So this is a grandmother coming out for you, Pooh. Okay, she said you hungry? Take a seat, because you about to be fed. You about to be fed this week, baby. Let's see what's up. I just saw 2 skulls. You about to be fed because somebody else is about to lose favor. Scorpio, someone who did not deserve some favor is about to lose favor. This is also giving, okay, so say, this is very specific, okay? Say for the family holidays, right? It's this one family member that's usually the one who's in charge of making the macaroni and cheese. But the last 2 holiday get-togethers, the cheese ain't been hitting the same, okay? So this year, they voted not to have them be the ones in charge of the mac and cheese. Scorpio, you in charge of that shit this year, okay? It's something that you being promoted to. That you being promoted to be the hot water cornbread, something. Because somebody ain't fulfilled their duties right. The ancestors said you are no longer. Somebody don't know how to cook no more. They put too much salt. They put too much something up in there, okay? Somebody don't know how to cook no more. It's an elder in your family, Scorpio, that don't know how to cook no more. I can't get away from that. You being promoted to the head of the kitchen, okay? That's for those who want to be that person, but that's coming through real heavy. What else, Scorpio? Yeah, you got 3 of coins, Scorpio. People, you gonna have more people coming to you asking questions, okay? You said they were questionable at best. You about to have people coming to you asking for questions. So yeah, you about to have a bunch of little kids just staring at you and shit, okay? The ancestors said, don't look, it ain't crazy. It's like your little cousins, them little kids that you be like, y'all bad, stop running around. But they really just, they got this zest for life. And it's something about when they see you, though, they stop and just look at you. Like, it's like, I'm seeing right now, literally, some kids running around through the hallways and stuff. They said, sit your asses down. And then they stop and they look at you. And then they walk away. Scorpio, it's something about your look. It's something about your look. It's something about your look. The kids ain't got nothing on you, okay? You know how to touch their soul, okay? You know how to, like, you just gotta look. That's literally what I'm getting. I'm getting a look, Scorpio. And that's your energy for this week. Like, we ain't even got to pull no other cards. They said you are the ancestor, okay? You are the ancestor. When the kids look at you, they feel Big Mama, Scorpio. They feel Medea, okay? It ain't like the gentle stuff. It ain't even gentle. All you got to do is look. The look looks deadly, okay? Libra, what's up? This Scorpio is being promoted. Y'all gonna be sitting in the big chair this holiday. You in the big chair, okay? So some of y'all may even be choosing to, okay, I'm on Libra, even though I just said Scorpio, so I may be talking to some cuspers. But some of y'all may be deciding to stay home, to just focus on you and your home, you and yours. You don't feel like being bothered. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Got the ginger ale. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all like, I ain't trying to get sick. Every time we go around them people, she come back with the sniffles. He got some type of rash. Like, some of y'all just choosing to stay to yourself. Okay? You was like, some of y'all really feel like you was like, my kids are better than y'all. Like, Libra, y'all the bougie family members. You be telling your kids not to play with them. We don't do that. Not you gaslighting the kids, Libra. Libra said, we don't do that. We don't know what that is in our house. Like, Libra, you throwing shade. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right, you got Mother of Baskets coming out. Yeah, Libra, it's a lot of grandmas coming out. Mother, this may be a mother or a grandmother energy, okay? I'm hearing just take your vitamins, Libra. Make sure your kids taking their vitamins, okay? Because I just feel you having an ick. Like, I just don't have time to be taking off work for no sick kids. I ain't got time to have to be break. I ain't got time, okay? That's what this is giving. So you may want to start being like a little preventative this week for something, Libra. You got the Father of Baskets and the Mother of Baskets. Somebody gonna be drunk as hell this week. Because I had 1, 2, maybe 3 drinks. I'm an alcoholic. Okay? That's who this is. That's what that's giving for some reason. And typically, the Father of Baskets to me is emotional maturity. But this is you know what? This person is a functional alcoholic. They function. They function. That's what it is. And they may actually be more gentle when they drink. So in a way, the people don't fuck with them because they be like, well, when they drunk, they nice. So, so I don't know what that's about, Libra. Okay. Let somebody drink and have a good time. Okay. Let someone drink and have a merry good time and be in their own world if they ain't hurting nobody. Okay. Shit. I was just talking to, you know what I'm saying, my little thing, whatever, you know what I'm saying? I was like, baby, I'm not a big drinker. I tried to drink again this year, and I can't do it. I can't do it because, first off, okay, turn into a little whole monster out here. Real monsters, okay? Shit. Child, I just sent the video clip from Don't Be a Menace in the Hood while drinking your juice. Wait, what is it? Don't be a menace to society while drinking your juice in the hood. That part when she was like, you know, I can get a little crazy. He's like, be yourself, girl. Be crazy. And she, get over here, nigga. Y'all, I will never not laugh at that scene. Libra, somebody about to be drunk and feisty and feeling good, okay? Do what work for you. Do what work for you. We about to move on to Virgo. Get over here, nigga. Okay, let's get our shit together. Let's get our shit together. Virgo's in the room now, guys. Act like y'all got some sense. Virgo's here. Act like you got some sense. Virgo, what's your ancestor energy? Hey, Pooh. Baby, listen. Virgo came out with the Queen of Earth. Virgo said, baby, I'm trying to make some money this week. Okay? I feel like money. I feel abundant. I feel sunshines and rainbows and butterflies and beans, greens. You got, listen, Linda. Virgo, listen. This is beautiful to come out for your ancestor energy. This week, you solving mysteries. You investing into yourself. That's what this ancestor energy is saying for you to make sure that you focus on this week, okay? Virgo ain't in no foolishness. Virgo on a mission. That's why when Virgo energy came in here, Virgo said, get y'all shit together. We got something to talk about, okay? I don't know if you're putting together some type of meeting or family meeting, or you may be called to be over some type of family meeting. This is giving the vibe of something serious, okay? I ain't gonna speak on what the serious could be, but this is given that you may be the one who needs to be in charge of bringing together a family meeting for something to get some stuff in order and together. I just see you stepping into the space and people sitting up. Okay? People listen to you. And you could be leading a meeting at work or something this week. I'm hearing people listen to you. People trust you. People respect you. So if you question that, don't. They listen to you. They listen to what you have to say. They pay attention to your words. Your words mean a lot, actually. Okay? And it's something about how you present your energy this week as well. Now, yeah, you're going to have some people who going to be like, Virgo think they all that. Just because you talking about yourself and what you're doing. But you got to realize only people who ain't got shit going for them do that. When you around other people that got stuff going for them, Virgo, it's a different vibe. It's a different atmosphere. And it's not like one of those like hating vibes. It's like, you know that everybody working, because you can tell when some is fake love. You know what I'm saying, Virgo? And you may have had some fake love, or you may have noticed some fake love, but it's somehow this week you seeing and feeling like the real love energy, like really heavy. Your ancestors got you. You've been shifting and pivoting exactly how you're supposed to. Like, so don't question your moves. Everything is in alignment with what you've been planning and creating, okay? Yes, you got the counselor coming out. You balancing some shit, Virgo. I feel like you've been like a counselor to your soul. Why does card look like they cross-eyed? Do they look cross-eyed to you? I ain't never noticed that shit. No, they not. They just look interesting. We're going to call it the cross-eyed card, though. And you know one thing I love about it is because cross-eyes confuse motherfuckers. And I feel like that's your energy, Virgo. You confusing motherfuckers. And keep doing it. Because those who need to know and understand will. You making people confused. And they still motivated at the same time. Okay? You got a collective group of ancestors coming after you. This is like the collective lineage of matriarchs and patriarchs in your family. That's who this is. Because they don't trust everybody. They don't trust everybody. Leo. What the hell do that? Let's pull some cards. Leo, you may want to check your ovulation this week because it's feeling like a baby being made. Like, because I'm over here like grinding. That's what that was when I was doing that. That's that little dance that the male strippers be doing. So some of y'all, Ancestor, what is this? Y'all know the stripper men when they be going down with their tongue, they be like, and they do that leg thing. You know what I'm saying? Not saying I've been to some, it's like I have. They be getting it in. Okay, this a young ancestor, Leo. This a young ancestor. This ain't no elder. This somebody who they said turn up for the turn up. They said turn up for the turn up. Okay, somebody trying to. Okay. I'm just hearing how you put that thing on me. Okay, Leo, what's going on? Because who is this? And that's why I told y'all to listen to the sign of the ancestor you're seeking a message from and listen to your signs, because I don't know what the hell is coming out. But whoever needs it, needs it. Because let me tell you, I will never question my gift ever again. Because the way things have been coming out and being revealed and them prophecies that were made last year, I will never question myself. Never. No one will ever make me question myself. Ever. Ever. On my soul. Leo, this may be your energy too. So what does that go with pregnant? That could be the energy of, because pregnant is also something growing inside of you, you developing something. So Leo, I'm getting this gift. This feels like a Leo ancestor, but it may not. But because I'm getting the vibe of you better not make them people question yourself. Go in that thing confident. I'm hearing you be confident when you riding that dick. That's literally what I just heard. And I'm not about to stand this for too long. But somebody's saying you be confident when you be in that other stuff. So why you can't be confident doing this? You confident when you on that microphone, okay? But why you ain't confident when you doing that? I'm hearing you. Don't play. This a young ancestor. They said don't play. You turn into a whole star. When that bedroom door closed and them lights go off, you turn into a whole star. But when it comes time to record a fucking video, you sweating and crying. But you was just a whole porn star 5 minutes ago. I mean, an hour. You had to take a shower and wash a coochie and shit. But you get what I'm saying? 97, 79. Some of y'all doing 69. Okay? You ain't scared. Anything else, Leo? You got the Daughter of Coins coming out. Oh, she's beautiful. She was in the reverse. And this is giving a vibe of you may be looking at the financials of things a little too much. You got the strength at the bottom of the deck. You can overcome any goddamn thing. Don't look at it from what you need to do and pay or what it costs to get it started. Just start working on it. You never know how things gonna come together. Like, that's what I'm hearing. You scared of success and what it's gonna look like, but you ain't scared of the potential of you getting pregnant and having a whole child you gotta take care of for 18 years. Do you know how much it costs to take care of a child for 18 years? I feel like it's about $300,000. Let me look this up. $375,000. $375,000. Tell me that your dreams ain't worth it again. Tell me what you got to get up and start doing ain't worth it again. You can either do something that could cost you it or do something that can make you it. And that's one child. Cancer. Oh, look at Cancer coming in with the hush, little baby, don't you cry. This Cancer energy is definitely different from the Leo energy. Definitely different from the Leo energy. This is given like, come here, let me comfort you. Like, lay your head down. Yes. It's a grandparent because you got grandchildren that's coming out. I think it's a grandfather because you got Dr. Grant. Dr. Grant is a masculine. So this is giving a grandfather energy coming through. Yep. With the daughter coming out of baskets in reverse is giving the vibe of a granddaughter vibe, or it could be grandson too. But this is definitely giving, this is like a grandfather, strong grandfather energy coming out. And with this grandchildren, comfort, Dr. Grant with the hermit energy. There's some things that only you understand, Cancer, and some things that only you and your this grandparent understand. Like, y'all shared some beautiful moments. Y'all shared some beautiful, I just got chills. Y'all shared some real beautiful moments. This grandfather really showed you that he loved you, and you knew you were loved by him. Like, who I'm talking to, you knew you were loved by him. He showed you what a man was. He made it happen. He showed you a man who had emotional intelligence and intelligence, even if he didn't have all the degrees and stuff. So you know what's possible and what's doable because you've seen it. You've seen it. You've seen when people mess up and don't do it, and you've seen it when they do. And it's like, I'm hearing you say, don't tell me what's not possible when I've seen it. And it's something that you want that someone may be trying to tell you is not possible or is not doable, is not realistic. But you like, no, I've seen it. I've seen this. I know it's possible. And this grandfather is saying, don't let up on that. This is giving, you was treated like a princess. I'm hearing my little princess. Why I'm acting like somebody didn't like it. Somebody didn't like your relationship because I felt my energy shift to a little princess. Like, somebody didn't like how you got treated and your energy in your relationship. And that carried on. And that goes into the back of your mind sometimes. But I'm hearing, let it go. You naturally do something. You could teach. Yeah, your family don't be understanding. I'm hearing parents just don't understand. Okay, your family don't understand this connection and what you doing, like, and how this is you. Like, I'm hearing "This Is Me" by Fantasia. Oh, this is me. That's my favorite intro when she be saying, oh, baby, I ain't no Fantasia, baby, but this is me. I'm just a girl trying to make a way. It's so hard, but it'll be okay. No matter what the people say, 'cause this is me. Yeah, no matter what they gotta say. And a lot of her downfall was her family, you know, and her wanting to be there for everyone and to love on everyone, you know. Like, Fantasia went broke. Broke. If it wasn't for her having a supportive husband that she had in her hustle, 4444, I'm almost sure they still together, right? Because the way that the vibe that I got when I saw them together, like, that man be loving on her. That man, every time he see that ass, he ain't just smacking it, he biting that motherfucker. You hear me? And Cancer, you deserve all that stuff that you, like, whatever it is. Like, what's for you is for you. And if you envision it and see it, know that it's possible. Okay? Period. The fuck? And until then, you give it to yourself. Okay? Look, Fantasia husband, you know he be biting that ass. Okay? Shit, if I was into women, I'd be biting that ass. You hear me? Fantasia got a nice ass. All right, Gemini. Oh, I'm moving backwards. Already did Leo. We on Gemini now. Listen. Baby, I'm so confident in myself. Baby, them titties look good. They sitting up nice. That ass sitting. Okay? Like, shit. That don't mean I want ya. What's that? I want ya. I love them old movies. Come on, Gemini. What's your energy? Baby, I'm a compliment. Briggs stay like, baby, you look so fucking good. I'm like, it's sitting, ain't it? I might even bend over and let you smack it, okay? Like, I don't know. But that shit, I don't know. I'm comfortable with myself. That don't mean I eat coochie. Like, Gemini, somebody think you go both ways or something? Is that what this is? Somebody's metrosexual, or like they're very open with their sexuality. With this Queen of Wands. Y'all know they say the Queen of Wands in reverse is a little thotty. Okay? They say the Queen of Wands in reverse is a thotty. So, Gemini, I don't know if somebody think you a thotty, or you do be involved in thotty behavior. But it's okay if that's what you want to do. You so funny. Yeah, it's something about Gemini, someone with this Queen of Cups. Someone want to try something different. We changing this energy. Because someone could be passing around a rumor or something. Like, trying to make you feel bad about you, who you are, what you do, what you interested in. Like, for example, say you have a partner, right? And you tell your partner, I want to try this. And then that partner shames you. You get what I'm saying? Why is this coming out in the Ancestor message, though? Because that's something you have gone back and forth with, like, being honest about, like, the things that you're interested in, what you want to do. And this don't even mean that you want, like, I don't know, you may want to try the other side. I don't know. I'm just, this gives a vibe of wanting to be more open or wanting to explore certain things, but not being comfortable. Okay? Because of something else getting in the way of that comfort is what this is giving, Gemini. Like, yeah, you got 6 of, and this is, Aquarius came out twice because the 5 of swords was just there when I shuffled, and then now the 6. So this is giving a vibe of transitioning or leaving behind. Someone here may actually be transitioning, okay? So it could be that going on too, that I'm picking up on, where someone may be actually transitioning, or they want to transition, or they want to, shit, this is, come on now, ancestors. Y'all confusing me. I'm getting a headache. Somebody confused. It's getting hot. Okay. Are you getting turned on by certain things that you're not used to being turned on by? This is interesting, Gemini. But someone needed to hear it. And it's difficult for me to read it, though. Because and I feel like that's your energy, though. Like, you may be questioning some of the thoughts. Or whatever is coming up. Like, is this real? Or is this right? Is this wrong? Like, and it could be something simple. For example, I was raised up and told that girls don't suck on Peters. Okay? That's what I was raised on by my grandmama. She said girls don't suck Peters. Okay? So I had to get over that over time of become like, I wanted to know what it was like sucking on a Peter. And then after I sucked on a Peter, it was just suckable. And it was a different vibe. But this is giving a vibe of something that you want to do, that you maybe raised up on, that you was told that it wasn't, that you weren't allowed to suck on Peters. Okay? But you want to try sucking on a Peter. If you don't know what a Peter is, then you don't need to know what a Peter is. Okay? That woman swore. She said, I ain't never sucked on a Peter, and my man always took care of me. I was like, girl, but he getting that dick sucked from somewhere. Somebody wetting it, but on her end, though, she said, I ain't got to do it, and I'm still getting my stuff paid for, though. She said, I ain't got to do it, and he's still getting paid for some. You know, sometimes they didn't care. You know, they didn't care. As long as they shit still getting taken care of, don't come to me with your fetishes. Go somewhere else with that. Okay? Yo, Eric said, girls don't eat coochie. Yeah, oh yeah, my grandma definitely will rebuke the devil, the demon, everything out of me of that, honey. Child, she'll swear that I was overtaken. Okay. Gemini, we're going to leave that there, though. That was a very interesting reading, but someone needed to hear it, so I ain't going to question that shit. Taurus. Somebody is going blind or they're acting blind. My eye just started twitching. Okay, so that gives a vibe of something is not being seen properly. Okay. Someone's going blind or their eyes or their eyesight, they can't see something properly. Somebody can't see something properly, okay? If you wondering why somebody treat you the way they treat you, because they can't see you. Because they can't see you, okay? You want somebody to treat you a certain type of way, but that motherfucker needs spiritual glasses. They can't see nothing. They blind. So when that motherfucker be looking like this, when you ask them, why you do X, Y, and Z, and they be like, because they really don't know. Somebody really don't know. They really don't know. Taurus, oh my gosh. You letting somebody get upset with, like, you getting upset with somebody and they really don't get it. Like, I apologize. Y'all know I ain't got no sense when I come on here. Y'all, you got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So this is giving a vibe of like, you know how when people do dumb stuff and they really don't know why they did it? There's people who really be like that. Yeah, they was into that. That's so true. And that's why I ain't listened to her and I started sucking Peters, okay? But anyway, oh my gosh, then the Temperance and the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, so you trying to teach somebody something, right? But they can't get it. They can't get it. Okay? This person didn't understand the basics. They lack something. It's breadcrumbs up here. Okay? Like, it's not even a whole loaf of bread up here. It's not a whole loaf of bread. It's crumbs. This. You see how the head is down and shit? Okay? This person has an anchored soul. You have someone around you who has an anchored soul. And they haven't accepted their mission on earth. Let me pull some signs on who this is. Someone around you has not accepted their mission on earth. And it's something about don't waste your time trying to force it. You got the Ace of Wands in reverse. Yeah, this person is not gonna, they're not gonna get it. You ain't got it. You ain't gonna get. Listen, first off, somebody gonna say in my comments, you must really love the 5 heartbeats. You always quoting it. And do. And we'll keep quoting that motherfucker. Okay? Quote it with me. Turn into a symphony at this point. Okay? That and Waiting to Exhale. I will never get tired of quoting the movies. You hear me? What's love got to do with it? Shit, the other day I was sitting there and something happened. I just busted. I said, now what the fuck I'm gonna do with 2 more kids? That's my favorite one. Whenever something extra get added to my plate and it's too much, I'm like, now what the fuck I'm gonna do with 2 more kids? The whole world to ass straight for etiquette. You almost got another cat? Listen, do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Okay? But then you said you don't want to take no more responsibility. Y'all, my other one from What's Love Got to Do with it was like, you ain't got to hit me but one motherfucking time. You can sit here and let that motherfucker beat on your ass. She said you ain't gotta hit me but one motherfucking time. Fire your ass. Okay, let me stop. Whew. Yeah, I got a special interest with movies. I rewatch the same motherfucking movies, okay? And we'll know it by heart. Fire your ass. That's what I'm gonna start doing when y'all come into my shit talking crazy. Now you know you need an ass whooping. That movie, oh my gosh. Taurus, why am I doing this in the middle of your reading? You know what? Because Spirit is saying you don't need to focus on that other shit. Like, your ancestors saying, don't focus on that other stuff. Don't let focus on other stuff. You got other stuff that you want to focus on and do. That person ain't worth the time and the energy. That person is not worth the time and the energy, Pooh. And that's why the ancestors just had me switch it to talk about movies that I enjoy. So do more of what you enjoy right now. Okay? Oh, I apologize, baby. Whew. Taurus. Yeah, you need to do more of what you like and enjoy. All that other stuff, it's a gimmick. Focus all that energy on you. You know what I'm saying? That's what this is giving. Focus the energy on you. Do more of what you enjoy. Don't worry about what somebody else can do with you and what they can't. Like, it's not your responsibility. Yeah, you got the 4 of Cups. This is going into withdrawal. Something is not your responsibility. You need to disconnect. Whew. I'm going to pull an Ancestor card. I feel like the end of the readings always be, and that's probably why Spirit wanted me to do it in reverse, because Aries always get the shortest, most boring reading from me. I feel like you have God is pleased with my soul. So Taurus, whoever this ancestor is, they did the same thing. They did what they wanted to do. And people were trying to tell them, you gonna go to hell. Or you ain't gonna get this. And it's gonna be a problem. Ooh, you forgetting your way. Ooh, you doing, they good. They good. They good, and they want you to know you gonna be good too. Okay? So don't worry about, this could be an elder in your family and you want to see them do better. You want to see them get it. You get what I'm saying? And they not getting it. You ain't got it because you ain't gonna get it. Okay? Well, you ain't gonna get it because you ain't got it. Okay? That's what it is. I'm proud of you. So, it's your world. Period. Baby, it's hot. Aries, you the last one, baby. Whew. I just heard, back in the day when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But some days I sit and wish I was a kid again. Aries, you want to be a kid. You want to be a kid. I'm looking over and I see freedom. Aries, you want to run away. I want to run away. I want to fly away. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, Aries, what's going on, baby? Answer us the message for the Aries. Aries said people getting on their damn nerves. They don't want to get away because life is too hard. They want to get away because people are getting on their nerves. Aries, your ancestors see you. They see you, Pooh. They see you. They see you. Ooh, they see you. You got, I said they see you, and look what came out. The Page of Swords, Aries. You tired of Y'all know how when that phone call came in on my stuff and I was like, swipe, like, when I tell you I ignore every phone, I don't answer nothing. Okay? Aries, this might be your energy. Everybody getting left on delivered. Everybody getting left on unread. Everybody getting left on missed call. Okay? And you ain't returning that bitch. Okay? Aries is tired. Aries is like, I only got energy for me. Okay? When I was a kid, y'all told me to stay in a kid's place. I'm going back to a kid's place. Aries said they going back to a kid's place. Okay, Aries, I apologize. But everybody calling on you for everything. You just need a break. You just need a break. That's all it is. It's like, yeah, you got the Three of Swords. You see how the girl's screaming? That's all it is. It's like, so you may not even be able to enjoy certain things because, and sometimes you may even feel bad because you have to do this, but like you still do it though. Like Aries is one of those people where they will cry while cussing you out, but they won't regret cussing you out. They just hate that they had to do it. Okay? That's what that is. And that's what this is giving. So Aries, your ancestor energy is saying, sometimes you got to do stuff, honey, that hurt. Yeah, you got the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. One day you ain't gonna have to do everything on your own, Pooh. All right, ancestors, what you got for Aries? You got the Two of Pentacles. The Aries in y'all life is balancing a lot right now. Have some grace for the fucking Aries, okay? Have some grace for the Aries. If y'all only knew the half, and the Aries is still trying to keep their youthfulness going too, because you got to realize everywhere the Aries go, people expect Aries to perform a certain way. Aries need time to just fucking sit and look at the wall like Wednesday Addams, okay? They don't have time to always be available to perform and make people happy and answer their problems and give their advice. They need time to themselves too. Understand that. That's what this is giving. So if you got an Aries that's acting different, it's because they really trying to balance some shit out. And they got to keep their youthfulness. Because if Aries don't keep their youthfulness, the whole world feel it. That's when they become war. When the Aries don't keep that side of themselves, they become like war. Okay? I don't think y'all understand the level of war they become. Okay? So you need Aries to be able to have their time. It's like they recharging their batteries. Okay? So Aries, you need to recharge your batteries, baby. You need a good 3 days. Recharge your batteries. Maybe more. Okay? I just said 3 and some of y'all said that ain't enough. So do what you need to do. I ain't gonna tell you what the fuck to do, okay? I have once kept my phone on D&D for 2 years straight, okay? So I understand. I understand. Anything else, Aries? Take a trip somewhere, okay? Go get a hotel downtown or go to the mountains or something, or go to a campsite, your local area, rent a cabin somewhere. I don't know, Aries. Get away, okay? Get away. Just get away. You ain't got to take a plane ride to get away. Okay, Pooh? We're going to do a quick collective. That was a very intense reading. Oh my gosh. Hey, butterflies. That was an intense reading. Message. Hey, butterflies. I'm assuming everyone's going to listen to the collective, so I'll give the messages again in the collective. Make sure y'all check out the link that is going to be in the replay of the video down below to my website for you to check out all the events that I'm hosting on my website. I am offering a 2025 sidereal. I don't use tropical, I use sidereal birth chart reading where it gives you literally the full breakdown of all your lucky days, how to handle all the planetary alignments, the movements, different activities you can do, all that jazz. So it's like a full 20-page report. Check that out on my website. I also have a past life regression party that is still open for you all to book for next Saturday. They are very powerful, okay? Listen, Linda, because the one we had, I'm excited for the one I'm about to host in a couple hours. That's why I'm like, let me get off of here in a second. But what else? Anything else? Personal readings. All personal readings can be booked from my website as well. I have added ancestor message personal readings back to my website as well. So y'all can check that out as well. Okay? All right. Let's get it. Collective. My hands feel shaky. Some people, it's a health condition, like a nerve end or something. I don't know if someone has like a pinched nerve or something. But then it also just gives like shaky from like a nervousness of some sort. Because now I'm hearing you don't have to cry. You don't have to cry alone. Because I'll be right by your side to help you be strong. Oh. Even when you feel like you alone, you still got somebody praying for you. Like, for real, y'all. Like, I mean, even me, I send out good energy for people who got good intentions towards me and who deserve it. So, like, some of y'all in my prayers, and I don't even like to call them prayers. I call them, like, affirmations. And you don't even know it. You feel me? I ain't got to tell you. People ain't got to tell you they praying for you. People ain't got to tell. I mean, listen, let me add this in here because you don't want everybody praying for you, first off. So some of them people that you may be crying about of not supporting you, checking in on you, you really don't want their energy around anyway. Okay? And it's really protection that their energy not around. So some of y'all are in a bubble because the energy that you had around you was not beneficial or healthy. You get what I'm saying? Until you get to a place to where you can be back into a space where it's healthy. You feel me? But a lot of y'all have people who wish good things for you and you don't even know it. You get what I'm saying? Like, and I know I'm not the only reader who put out good energy for those who return that back to me. That's my return to sender too. Like, return to sender ain't just give everybody the karma that they try to send to me. No, you send me good energy, I'm sending that shit back to you too. We both winning. So when you give certain things and certain energy, you receive that back. But if people are not in that space to give it, you can't get it back in that space anyway. And this is giving a vibe of places that you thought you would get support and love in and you're not, is because they're not capable of it. And you have people who are capable of it and you don't even know it. Okay? Some of y'all right now, you single and you crying over a broken heart with your ex, but the partner that's really the perfect one for you right now, they manifesting you. Stop crying over that nigga and get your ass up so that y'all can be manifesting each other on the same timeline. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's one of those types of things. Like, your energy is saying to shift more to what you want to see more of. And then you'll see it. So if I want to see more love, I'm going to give more love, and not just to others, but to myself. And then I'm going to start seeing it everywhere. And whenever I'm in a setting and I don't feel it, I leave immediately because I've learned that I don't deserve to be in this space. And that's where we usually run into problems at, because we try to force it in spaces that it can't be given. We want it from particular people. Okay? But that particular people ain't for you. And that's because maybe, do you not know yourself yet? Because sometimes we could want to be a part of a certain thing because of what it looks like when we don't fully know ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And we want to make sure that things align. And this is getting a vibe of you're aligning deeper into self, what you want, what you desire, and what you're creating, so that who you come into contact with, who you are aligned with, that look good. Do y'all be watching, Charlene? That look good, okay? Like, you gonna have your real, like, you gonna have your real. You gonna have your real. But what you allow yourself to see is what's gonna magnify. So, for example, if I don't want to see the trolls in my chat, I'm going to put it on member only. Because then if a troll want to pay to be a member, to be a troll, you still benefiting me in some way too. So now it's a mutual thing. You get what I'm saying? You're not just taking my energy. You giving me something too. And it's like we learn how to handle and work in situations differently, according to what you're manifesting and bringing into your life. So this feels like a spiritual ancestor who, like, they were like a sovereign energy, because I'm seeing the Aunt Caroline at the bottom. Aunt Caroline was a very strong medium, intuitive. You know, they was putting her on the news station because of how good her gifts was. You get what I'm saying? And so some of y'all, you know, you just want to make sure that you're not limiting yourself because of the view. So keep practicing and working in your gifts, and what's meant to be attracted to you is going to keep being attracted. Literally. Keep showing up how you're supposed to show up. She was getting attention during a time when Black people in America was not getting respect. You get what I'm saying? When you show up authentically who you are, people know real. They know authentic. And when I tell you, I was looking at how, because these past life regression parties that we're doing this weekend is through the Butterfly Effect School of Transformation. I was looking at the list of the people who signed up. And I'm looking at the list of the people who are signed up even with tonight. And I'm like, it's wild how Spirit put the right people together. You can always guarantee that the right people and things are going to be put together at the right time, on the right frequency and the right vibration. Literally. I was like, Spirit, I see what you did. Like, I need y'all to understand and trust. We keep saying we can know better. When you know better, you don't do better. You do better when you do better with what you know. And that's the real thing. And we're going to leave that there so I can go get ready for my party. I am going to put this back on the channel. I'm going to try to do it now before the party goes or whatever. So let me get off of here now. I enjoyed y'all. Make sure y'all check out the links on the replay, all that jazz, website for everything. I enjoyed y'all. And as always be real, always be true. Don't be afraid to do what your higher self and your spirit team is calling for you to do. Period. Y'all have a great one. Love y'all. Bye.